Okay, first deer in our big buck contest. Could you tell us your name and where you're from?
Alex McWayne from Big Rapids.
Okay, and you got an 8-pointer, right?
That's correct.
Okay, the rack span, I think we said is 13 inches.
That's correct.
Okay. What time did you get it this morning?
8 o'clock this morning.
Okay. Well, tell us what happened from the time that you first kind of recognized or saw the deer to when you shot it.
Well, the doe came in first onto my little pile that I have, and about 5 minutes after she came in, this guy showed up, and he chased her around a little bit. He stopped long enough for me to shoot, so
okay.
One shot.
How far away were you?
75 yards.
5 yards. What kind of a gun did you have?
280.
Okay. So you got it with the first shot?
Yep.
Did it go down right away?
Yes.
Okay. How does this deer compare to others you've gotten in your lifetime?
A lot bigger.
A lot bigger, the biggest one?
Yes.
Okay. Are there a lot of deer out there, do you think, or is it hard to tell right now?
It's hard to tell right now.
Okay. How was the weather?
A little overcast, a little warm, but not too bad.
Okay. How many deer have you shot in your lifetime?
This is number 4.
Number 4. Okay. And you've been hunting for how many years?
Since I was 14.
Okay. Biggest highlight you've had so far?
So far, yes.
Okay. We got another entry in the big buck contest. Your name is?
Max Morey.
Max Morey. You're from where?
Midland, Michigan.
Okay. And how big is your buck?
10.21
inch. Okay. You shot it where approximately?
Southern Mecosta County.
Okay. But what time?
7:25.
Okay. What's is that the biggest? I assume this is the biggest one you ever shot.
Yes.
Okay. What's the previous biggest one?
3-point.
A what? 3-point?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what happened from the time you saw it to the time you shot it? Do you remember what happened?
Yeah. My dad said, big buck, and I said, can I shoot? And I shot.
How far away was it?
150 yards.
Did it just kind of come out? Did you see it and then it hung around for a while, or what happened?
Just came out, and my dad looked to the left and looked back, and it was there, and we shot it.
How long? How long from the time you saw it to the time you shot it? Like just a minute, or half a minute, or 5 minutes, or?
15 seconds.
How much? A little louder. We got all this.
15 seconds.
15 seconds. Okay. Okay, you hit it with the first shot?
Yeah.
Where on the body? Where?
Neck.
Neck? Okay. Did it go down right away?
Yes.
Okay. What was your reaction when you first, did you guys know the deer was out there this big, or what was your reaction when you first saw it?
Shocking.
Shocking? Okay. Okay, we have Wayne Vanderwater here, right?
Yes, sir.
You're from Big Rapids?
Yep.
Where did you shoot the buck at? Approximately.
Up north of Big Rapids. So
Okay.
I got about 80 acres up there.
8-point with 16-inch rack span, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And about what time was it?
7:20.
7:20.
Yeah.
Tell us a little play-by-play. What happened from the time you saw it to the time you shot it?
Well, it was early. A little bit cloudy this morning, a little drizzly and rain. I actually seen there was 3 other bucks with him, which I picked them up first and scoped them all out. And then he was just about out of the field when I finally spotted him. Managed to be very fortunate. Got a good shot, about 250 yards. I hit him. He turned, came back actually towards me, and then dropped in about 100 yards from me. And that was pretty much the whole story.
Okay, what kind of a weapon did you have?
I had a 7 mag, my 7 mag.
Okay.
Has a pretty good sized tube on it, so I could see him pretty well, and that it come out good. Good Lord bless me this morning.
Okay. I think you said you shot about 39 in your lifetime?
Yep. That's 39 and 40 right there.
Okay, this one rank is one of the better ones, or?
He's probably right up there. I got 3 of them, counting him. I got 3 of them that are that good.
Okay.
I've never shot the really muy grande, but.
What's it looking like out there? Are there a lot of bucks out there or not?
Actually, yes. I seen 7 bucks this morning, and this year seems to be totally different than last year. There was a lot of bucks themselves, and it seems as though the rut's really strong. They're really chasing does hard.
Your name is?
Tiffany Spadowski.
Okay, you're from Stanwood?
Yep.
Okay, how big's your buck?
He's an 8-point.
Okay, what time did you shoot him?
About 7:15 this morning.
Okay, and approximately where, without giving up any major secrets?
In Stanwood.
Okay. What do you remember? What happened from the time you saw him to the time you shot him?
I've been watching him for a while and stuff, and this morning he come out with some does and went back in, and then he come back out and started eating in the hayfield and stuff, and then dropped him right there.
How far away were you when you shot
He's
him?
about 75 yards.
5 yards. Okay, and you used one shot?
Yep, with my 243.
Okay, you said he dropped right away?
Oh yeah. I don't like tracking deer.
Okay. How many bucks does this make for you?
This is number 5, I think.
Okay, one of your bigger ones?
Nope, I had a bigger one from an out Michigan or a Wyoming buck one time.
Okay.
But he's my biggest Michigan buck.
Are you seeing a lot of deer out there?
More does than bucks I have.
More does than bucks, okay. Okay, we have another big buck hunter here. Your name is?
Chuck Hartline,
Okay, you're from where, Chuck?
Big Rapids.
Okay, and you shot your buck when?
8 o'clock this morning, November 15th.
Approximately where?
About 5 miles west of Big Rapids.
Okay, and how big is it?
It's a 9-point, 17-inch spread inside.
Okay, well what happened from the time you saw it to the time you shot it?
It's actually the easiest deer I ever shot in my life. It come walking in at about 120 yards, stopped, and I shot it.
Okay, didn't take long, huh?
No,
Okay, is that one of the bigger bucks you've ever shot?
no, I have one on the wall a little bit bigger than this.
Okay, now tell us a little bit about, you said it's pretty interesting, yeah, but there's a hole in the antlers.
Yeah, it's left antler. There's a hole that runs parallel through the main beam of the antler. I don't know if it's from an injury or a parasite or what it's from.
But yeah, that's the first time you ever saw something like that, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, there are a lot of bucks out there.
This is the only deer I saw today.
The deer you saw today. Okay, how are the hunting conditions in terms of weather and things like that?
It's a little bit warm. The deer are laying down early, but other than that, it's perfect weather.
Okay, we have another hunter here in our big buck contest. And your name is?
Sadie Metcalf,
From where?
Chippewa Hills or Mecosta County.
Okay, and you shot your buck this morning, right?
Yes,
Approximately where, without giving up any major secrets?
Chippewa Lake.
Okay. Your first buck ever?
Yes, my first buck ever.
Okay, tell us a little story. What happened from the time you saw it to the time you shot it?
Basically, it was just becoming the crack of dawn, and I see this object just out of nowhere and tell Dad, hey, there's a deer, like, get ready. And tells me to get my gun up and get ready, and I see it, and I see at least one side of the antlers, and it starts coming towards us, just broadside, and he turns, gets finally broadside to me, and I take the shot, and see him, his legs come up, and I see the fire from the gun, and he runs about 100 yards.
After you shot him?
Yeah,
And then he dropped after 100 yards,
Yep.
huh? How far was he when you shot him?
about 100 yards.
Okay, what was the experience like for your first deer?
Oh my gosh, it was unbelievable. I had to take so many deep breaths.
Did you see a lot of deer out there?
No, we only seen 4 that day.
Your name is?
Jason Van Broffen,
From where?
Paris, Michigan.
Okay, and you, how big's your buck?
12 points,
Okay, how big's the rack? How wide's the rack span?
17 inch,
Okay, you shot it when?
8:30 this morning.
Approximately where?
Green Township.
Okay, well, what do you remember? What happened?
I was getting out of my blind, calling it a day, and it was right behind me.
How far?
About 30 yards.
Just about to give up for the day, huh?
Yep.
Okay, did you have any idea the buck was in the neighborhood?
No, not a clue.
Okay, and assume you shot it right away after you saw it? Did it go down right away?
Yep, fell right down.
Okay, how does this one compare to others you've had in your hunting career?
It's the biggest one I've ever shot.
The biggest one. Remember the closest one before this one?
Shot a small 7-point before.
Okay, so this one made it all the worthwhile, huh?
Oh yeah.
Did you see a lot of bucks out there?
No.
Oh, you were about to give up until you saw this one, huh?
Yep.
Okay, so he made it all worth it, huh?
Oh yeah.
Okay, you've been hunting for how many years?
Oh, 15, 16.
How many would you say you've gotten in your career?
Probably 4 or 5 bucks.
Okay, so you got a nice one this year, huh?
Yeah.
Congratulations and thanks a lot for coming in.
Thank you.